Hello, everyone out there. This is Robin and Shams. How's everybody doing? I'm glad to be back. But some things I learn each time I go to Vegas. And one of those things that you learn when you go down to Vegas, as much as I could do, you're gonna have to start acting like sometimes you're ready to live there, because you want the same amenities when you get there. Especially if you're a new traveler or if you use a resort as a new traveler. You want to look at for some of the things that you always have to make your visit enjoyable. It might be funny, but one of the things I look for when I go down there these days is I look for Sam's Club. I look for Costco, places where you can buy food and cook, because most resorts have stoves. But sometimes, I don't use those things a lot. But sometimes I like to cook inside. Of course, I still go to a lot of the restaurants. And another thing that I can notice sometimes too, like I like to buy flex fuel. Now, if you go down there a lot in my vehicle, sometimes I like to save gas. And before, even before the pandemic, I used to buy flex fuel as much as I could when I'm down in Vegas. But recently, I don't see as many flex fuel places to buy anything for my vehicle. It seems like at least one of the gas stations that I used to go to, they don't have it anymore. So something's going on down there in Las Vegas. So there are three things that I can be sedentary about when I go down to Vegas to make myself comfortable. And maybe some others like to be comfortable when they go to certain places. And just like I said, Costco, Sam's Club, you have your CVS's down there. And usually, when you're at a resort, some of the better resorts are south of Vegas, south of the airport itself. Anything between Sunset, the street, which is right where McCarran Airport ends, to St. Rose, right there at M. And I notice also when I go down there a lot, and this is for any visitor or traveler who goes to Las Vegas and they stay in the southern Las Vegas Boulevard area. Any place between Tropicana and St. Rose, that is any place towards South Point Casino or M Hotel, there's always some accidents. Every time I go there, I don't care if it's 3 times a year, 4 times a year, usually I'll see an accident someplace. So you really have to be careful when you go down to Vegas, just like you do if you live in California. This probably good for California, but it's probably good for anyone who has a rental car or who loves to drive around there. Now, a lot of times I also go to Utah from there and back. I go to Utah because they got a lot of good places, and it's only a couple hours drive. But still, in Vegas, just like in California, you have to be really careful driving because there seem to be a little bit difference. Like me, I like to sightsee and I drive pretty slow, so I have to be very defensive when I drive. So, so my advice is, if you're sedentary and you love Vegas a lot, and then you like to stay down a lot, maybe you might buy a home around there. There are a lot of homes being built, a lot of homes being built right along the 15 freeway there. To me, that's not a pretty good area to build homes, but who am I? But the housing starts, you better get your homes there really uh, early, ready. Better get your homes there early. So they are building a lot of homes there. I probably could have bought a home there some time ago, but I didn't. I was thinking about some other places that are pretty much better than Vegas, right? But anyway, That's my daily vlog for today. If you don't want to go to a lot of restaurants or you do want to eat in, of course, if you have a hotel, at least you can check out by noon. So, with that in mind, I'll bring up some more things concerning Vegas and being sedentary, setting your way. Maybe you don't want to go to the casinos. Maybe you just want to hang in. Maybe you just want to go sightseeing and walk the malls because there are hundreds and hundreds of malls. But believe it or not, in Las Vegas, not just downtown Vegas on Fremont Street. And Las Vegas Boulevard is a very long street. They even have a natural history museum there, and that is north of Fremont Street. So if you stay on Las Vegas Boulevard, going north, that's past the Strip, past downtown. There's a natural history museum there, and there is a colonial type of uh, history section right behind there. Well, anyway, as I said before, this is Robert Deschamps. Just giving you a little bit of normal human sedentary type thing that I do when I go down to Vegas. I try to be that way every place I go, and just to make things more comfortable for myself whenever I go down there and visit. Because every time I go down there and visit, I know the streets more and more and more, especially the big streets, because those are the streets you really want to know. But you still got to be careful around there because people still do drive fast, just like here in California. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you later, folks. Hope everyone is doing fine, and I'll see you in my next video. So long.